Hey guys, how are you doing? So it's been a couple days, more than a couple days, since I've done any of the chakra healing spreads, and I wanted to apologize. Mercury was definitely taking its toll on things, and I've actually had to um, edit completely differently. My iMovie still is not exporting, so Mercury's winning. But yeah, I'm here, I'm back again, and we're going to do the heart chakra balancing spreads for everyone. And instead of doing the long intro, which was like 5 minutes where I was talking the whole time, I decided to do all of the heart chakra balancing um, items or information for you at the end of the video. So if you want to watch it, it's in video form. You can pause it and just screenshot it on your phone, and then you'll just have it, and you don't have to sit there and listen to me talk. So I feel like everyone will be more appreciative of that than having to listen to me talk, because I was getting annoyed. So anyways, hope that this intro is a little bit easier to deal with. All right. Here are your readings. Hey Aries, so I just did a reading for you guys, and the messages were all over the place. They were really weird, and I just scrapped the reading because I'm never going to give you guys a reading that I can't fully decipher myself. And there were more than a couple collective messages coming in. Someone may have had a passing in the family. If so, you remember your family member, your friend, whoever it was that you may have lost. They're around you and they're willing to connect with you whenever you're ready. Okay, so I'm going to try this reading again, and hopefully it's not going to be so crazy. That was crazy. All right, I ask my guides and my galactic guardians, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors. Please help me set my ego aside so that I can deliver the message that is in Aries' highest good and that will help them balance their heart chakra. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, the first card represents your heart chakra right now, Aries. Feeling a need to persevere, feeling a lack of capability of persevering. If you just persevere a little longer, I'm getting a feeling of what's the point, why keep going. So you're feeling kind of out of sorts. Here, this isn't normal Aries energy. How can Aries improve their self-love, please? Okay. Alright, there's a need for you to accept what is. Your views on things around you, on the way the world may be affecting you, is actually affecting your reality. And the lack of acceptance can keep you from seeing things as they actually are, and can put you into a place of seeing things kind of, they have rose-colored glasses, and then there's like those people who think negatively that always see, like they always find a problem and a solution, right? The lack of self-acceptance and lack of acceptance, what is and where you are now, can hinder self-love in a big way and make you think you're not going hard enough, you're not doing enough, you're not working hard enough, you're not good enough. And that brings on so many more issues within self. So they really want you to let what is be, and remember that where you are now is not your final destination. So it's okay to feel where you are now, so that when you do get to your final destination, you have the ability to come back to this spot and go, I remember when. And having that capability of acceptance of where you are, even if it may not be where you want to be, allows you to move further towards what it is you want. And that is super beautiful. So what is something that Aries needs to embrace so that they can help forgive themselves, anyone around them? Help them forgive and get more into love, please. All right, so when there's a lack of self-love, we can come into abundance and actually stop all future forms of abundance flowing in because we don't feel as if we should be able to accept it. We don't feel as if we're worthy of that abundance, so we don't accept it, whether it be a thought and somebody sends, a big amount of money or gives you a gift or whatever, and you refuse to accept it. You refuse to see it as you deserving it. You are kind of like this guy up here where it's like, no, that's not right. I don't deserve that. I'm going to, this isn't going to last, or whatever it is. It's in a lack mindset, because I'm not seeing this as you have abundance, go out and spend it. Maybe for a couple of you, maybe you have an abundance and you're still in a lack mindset, keeping your money locked away instead of, getting the flow of money to go, because money is an energy and it flows, so if you shut the flow of that energy off, it's not going to come to you because you've shut it off. And a lot of times people have a lack of money because of their mindset on abundance and their lack of ability to accept it when it comes, is where a lot of us are conditioned to. Excuse me, I've been coughing with your guys' readings. A lot of us are conditioned to think that if we didn't work hard for something, then we don't deserve it. And there's a need for you to embrace your ability to gain abundance without having to go through the times that make you look like this, okay? You don't have to look like this to acquire abundance. And I'm not talking just monetarily, I'm talking, abundance and happiness, abundance and health, abundance and love. And abundance of love is around you everywhere. You just have to allow it in. All right, what's the best way for Aries to balance their heart chakra, please? Yeah. There's a need for you to focus on things that make you happy. There's a flow here. Okay, so I'm getting maybe there's someone, or you feel as if you need another in your life to help you feel like this. Okay, so you see right here, she's kind of giving her a pep talk, right? Same thing here. And then he's alone, like kind of in his own thoughts, right? The best way for you to balance your heart chakra is to get into your joy and be able to find that joy without the requirement of another to help you get there. That's exactly what they need from you. Yeah. And they want you to multiply it. If you need to start small, you can start small, but they want you to multiply it until there's an abundance, a flow of happiness coming through you on your own. And what's going to be, this was not a problem before you guys' reading. What's going to be the result of Aries balancing this chakra, please? Forgiveness. All right, so there are unhealed. Okay, this never shows up in this card. I've gotten this card a lot. Yet, so this card, if you look at it, there's like 3 faces in the back here. And when I draw this card, those faces are never visible to me. I think a lot of you guys know at this point that I read intuitively. So I go by the energy that I'm getting from the cards and what shows up to me highlighted through the images. Because I can look at the same card like 20 times in a row for 20 different readings and get 20 different things for the one same card, which is just her happily dancing, right? So this card is always kind of funny because there are times where I just completely forget that there are even faces in there. There's a lack of self-confidence. Like you have a lack of self-confidence, and I'm not sure if it's an overall thing or if it's just the energy right now. We are on Mercury retrograde. It's about to be Aries season. But it's like other people see your greatness, but when you look at yourself, you don't see that. And that's all fear led, that's all led by your mind telling you that you're not good enough, or that you'll never make it, or that it'll never come to fruition, or whatever it is that may be happening with you. But I'm seeing that there's a disconnect. Like there's the cherries here outside of this guide's auric field. And then there's like these wing type things. I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to be. But it's all holy and tattered, right? It's like letting go. Okay. So there's an emphasis on forgiving those who made you see yourself through their eyes. And the only way that you're going to be able to do that is by finding that joy and that peace within without other people affecting you, without other people's opinions affecting you. And how you feel about yourself. Okay. All right, Aries. Excuse me. We're going to do a light worker oracle card for you. Sorry, my camera's freaking out. Not really quite sure what's going on with it. But let's see what we got here. Please give me a card for Aries. Come on, dude. Card for Aries, please. One card, guys. One card, please. Thank you. Sixth ray of devotion. 43. Oh, I'm glad they've got it covered there. So let's see what this card says here. Like, yeah, anytime you want to... I have no idea what's going on with my camera. I'm so sorry. Alright. Sixth ray of devotion. Number 43. Sorry, guys. This didn't happen until I started your reading. Alright. The sixth ray of devotion bestows the qualities of persistence, unwavering focus, and intensity of feeling. It is a gift of the strength to move mountains with your will for what you love. When the sixth ray of devotion appears, you are being given guidance that even if you do not seem to have much worldly power right now, the power of your beliefs can conquer obstacles. The Archangel Uriel helps you receive the blessing of the sixth ray now. You are receiving the blessing of the sixth ray of devotion. It is serving your soul growth and will help you develop faith in your principles and trust in the power of your beliefs. You will be able to recognize and appreciate the extraordinary strength within you and realize that you have enough willpower to keep working towards your dream, overcoming any obstacle until you are divinely successful. I don't know if you guys are having a problem speaking your truth, but my throat is out of control since I started this reading. Really out of control. Remind yourself that not speaking your truth is actually inauthentic to your soul path. And not speaking your truth in hopes of not upsetting another is also not being true to self or loving to self. The sixth ray reminds you of the power of love, which can conquer anything and everything. Love is an empowering, motivating force far stronger than fear. Love is the foundation of authentic spiritual devotion. Devotion to the divine empowers us to bear burdens, overcome obstacles, and manifest all manner of beautiful visions in a world that may at first assure us that our dream is not possible. Remember, letting yourself see yourself through others' eyes, hearing their ideas about you instead of seeing you for you. Oh my gosh. The sixth ray blesses you with this spiritual stubbornness and sacred rebellion against all odds. The challenge with the sixth ray is to not become so anchored in your beliefs that you become fanatical, judging others because their beliefs are different. You can be unwavering in your adherence to your belief system, and yet honor the fact that there are as many paths to divine union as there are people, that the ways that the universe calls you home to love are unlimited. If you do not honor this, you may try to pull people from their own path, which can create unnecessary struggle for them and unnecessary karma for you. The best way to honor the blessing and minimize the challenge of this ray is to share your truth with an open heart and an open mind. Share without agenda. Okay, so apparently this throat chakra thing that I have going on right now is pertaining to you and needing to share your truth for the correct intentions and not worrying so much on the outer world and what they may be telling you. Sharing without agenda. For those working with this energy, the power of mind and emotions will come into focus. You may need to channel your emotional and mental power into worthy projects or practice balancing your intensity with lightness of heart and playfulness so you don't become too harsh or despairing if things appear not to be working out the way you believe they should. Then your faith can remind you that love always finds a way. Finding your joy. I'm literally losing my voice during this reading. Sorry, guys. Wow. When Archangel Uriel connects with you, a tremendous power, the power of Earth, is brought to your aid. Uriel brings healing energy and ability to cause real effect in the physical world with your mental and emotional power. Remember, you are here to shine your light. Others can choose to use your light to see by until you are ready to discover their own light. Or not. It is not anything you need to worry about. Simply live your truth, trust in your heartfelt beliefs, and devote yourself to love. Finally, as the sixth ray has a special connection to religion and love, you are asked to hold the healing power of love in your heart for all those who are evolving through a life experience involving religious practice. This can help counterbalance the judgment and fear that exists in the hearts of many towards religions that are not their own, or that have been the vehicle through which abuse has been taken place. Religion on this planet at this time needs love, support, and encouragement to evolve, heal, grow in whatever way ultimately serves divine love. So maybe there's an aspect of you that has judged yourself based on the way you were raised in your religion. Maybe your choices now are different from that of being, very religious. And there's a need for you to accept that what you're doing makes you happy, and to forgive your inner child for beating yourself up. All right, Aries, this is a long read. Sorry about that. I'm going to put the invocation at the end of this, and I hope you guys have a great day. Namaslay.